Module 3, Lesson 2, Properties of Dilations. Okay, here we have a pre-image of a segment that's 3 centimeters long, and the scale factor is 2. How long would the new image be? Well, remember to take pre-image and scale factor. We're going to multiply those two to get our image. So these get multiplied. 3 times 2 equals 6 for the length of our new image. If we have a triangle and the sides are all 2, scale factor's 2, we would take 2 times 2 and get 4 for the lengths of the sides of the new triangle. Now, what about the angles? These angles are all 60. What would these angles be? They are going to remain 60. The angles do not change in a shape when you dilate it, just the lengths of the sides. Alright, the next shape is just an angle. This side of the angle is 4, this is 5, the angle is 30. So 4 times 2 gives you 8, and 5 times 2 gives you 10. This angle still remains a 30-degree angle. The angle does not change in size. One more. If you have a rectangle, this side is 2. 2 times 2, this side will now be 4. This side is 4. 4 times 2, this side will now be 8. The angles in the corners are still right angles. They're still 90 degrees. They did not change. Alright, so to summarize, the lengths of the sides may change, but the angles within those shapes do not change. Now, we're going to take a look at these next 3 examples and see if we can tell anything at all about the scale factor. So, the first shape, OX would be the original shape, OX prime would be the new image. So, pre-image, image. If our image gets larger, what do we know about the scale factor? Scale factor has to be larger than 1. Now, if our image goes from, well, here's the original length, here's the new length, it got shorter. If our image gets shorter, our scale factor has to be less than 1. Now, here's our original pre-image, and then here's our image. Didn't change in size. That means the scale factor is equal to 1. So even though we don't have numbers here, we can tell something about the scale factors.